Alright guys, welcome to part 6 to What If Cell Survive. I'm enjoying this series, I hope you're enjoying this series. With all that being said, let's get into the Goku Black arc. Trunks would appear inside of the normal timeline. Suddenly, as Gohan went to greet him, Trunks pulled out his swords and started to swing it violently. He turned Super Saiyan. "I'm not gonna let you destroy this planet!" But then Gohan simply punched him, sending him down, and saying, "What are you talking about, Trunks? Why would I destroy this planet?" Trunks got up and said, "I'm sorry, So it is the real you. I just had to check." He transformed back. Gohan said, "What is going on? In my future, there's someone who looks just like you. We call him Gohan Black." "What?" Gohan said, shocked. Trunks would then explain it to the others what happened, but as he was explaining it, suddenly a portal would open, and Gohan Black would fly out. As Gohan Black began to look at all of them, he simply smirked, saying, Well. Isn't it the pathetic mortals? I'll have fun slaughtering you." Then he looked at Beerus. As Beerus looked up at him and said, "You see something you like?" He just scoffed. As Gohan Black was about to fight, suddenly Gohan went up, and he said, "Well, isn't it Gohan? This will be interesting." Gohan and Gohan Black both began to battle. Gohan went Super Saiyan, but Gohan Black was even able to keep up with it. But eventually he turned beast and began to demolish Gohan Black. He said, "I'm not going to let you live for after what you've done. I was too merciful with Cell and he got away. I'm not going to make that mistake again." He punches him to the ground. As Gohan hits the ground so hard, some of his arms break. Gohan Black looks up as he begins to get beat up, torn limb from limb. Gohan simply turns to Ki Blast, says goodbye, but then he gets sucked through the portal. And he says, No! But as he was getting sucked through, he blew up the time machine. Trunks was stuck here until they can build a new one. Beerus said, "Who was that?" "Oh, it's Gohan Black." They explain everything, and Beerus says, "Time travel, you know that's very illegal. I should erase you right now, but since I'm so merciful, I won't." Whis says by merciful, he means lazy. "Shut up, Whis. Anyway, couldn't you feel that? His energy was similar to someone I've met before." Whis said, "So you caught it too, Lord Beerus? It's similar to Zamasu's. I should check that out." Beerus and Whis and Gohan go to check that out, as Vegeta stays home with Trunks and begins to train him, and they catch up about lost time. As all this going on, we cut to Cell. Cell could feel God Ki now. He could feel that Beerus was moving away, but why? He just left. Did he leave their universe? Why did he do that? He was confused. He was hoping it wasn't a scheme against him. But if he really wanted to, he could just erase him, so why would he scheme against him? Cell decided he would fly to Earth and lower his power level to check that out. We cut back to Gohan as he travels to Zamasu's world. Zamasu would look up and see the mortal in disgust. He couldn't believe a mortal would defile his planet by entering it. As things were going on, Gowasu and Beerus began to talk, as eventually Zamasu and Gohan went into sparring match. Zamasu went after Gohan his full power, but Gohan turned beast and punched him so hard it knocked him out as he turned back. Beerus said, "Be careful, he's a Supreme Kai." Gohan said, "I used to be merciful with my blows, but now I realize something. Mercy's for the weak," he would say as he walks back. Gohan wasn't evil, not by a long shot, but he realized that he was too merciful with Cell, and it got his father killed, and he needed to be more serious. As Zamasu laid there knocked out, eventually he would wake up and they would explain what happened. As they left, Zamasu was angered, but it lit some sort of fire inside of him, some sort of fire to revenge and to kill all mortals. As that was going on, we cut to Piccolo. Piccolo had no idea what he was doing. Piccolo felt lost. No matter how hard he trained, he couldn't keep up with the others, but then he had an idea to unlock his potential. He got the Dragon Balls and he wished for his potential to be unlocked, as suddenly he turned yellow. Gohan would arrive and sense Piccolo's power. "Well, that's some power, Piccolo." He would actually smile. Gohan hasn't smiled since his father died. He was proud to see Piccolo found a way to keep up. Piccolo and Gohan would continue to talk. As Bulma came out with a new time machine, Trunks, Piccolo, and Vegeta all squeezed in and barely fit in, and then traveled through time. Cell would watch this, however, with Frieza, wanting to know what the hell was going on. He knew about the time machine, but he wondered if he can go back. As they all traveled back, they were ready to kill Gohan Black. Gohan Black flew down, as Gohan looked at him and turned to Beast. "It's over, Gohan Black." But Gohan Black simply said no, as he turned to Rose and punched Beast down to the floor. Beast Gohan would be in pain as he looked up at Rose Gohan and said, "How did you achieve this power?" "Simple. I realized something. Saiyans use anger. It's so barbaric. However, even though it's barbaric and unbefitting of a god, I must do what I have to wipe out all mortals in the universe. And I knew for a fact if I could tap into the anger, it can grant me even greater power." Gohan Black fought Beast Gohan, but he was tearing him apart. Piccolo charged a special beam cannon to launch it, but suddenly Zamasu jumped in front of the way, taking it on and healing. Piccolo was like, "Zamasu, that's right, and I'm immortal. But how is this possible? What is going on?" He would point out Gohan Black. "So you made a copy?" No, I'm the real thing. You see." Then Zamasu would explain everything, as suddenly Vegeta would rush in to help Gohan Beast, but Gohan Black would tear him apart and say, "You're nothing, Vegeta, but an appetizer," pushing him down to the floor. This would make Vegeta mad, and Vegeta knew that he had to tap into more power. And as all this was going on, they were both getting beat up. And then Zamasu started to talk to Trunks. "Oh, Trunks, oh, Trunks, oh, Trunks, you know this is your fault, right? I looked at all the timelines, and I saw a universe that was created through you messing with time. If that never happened, we'd never go on a rampage. You could consider yourself lucky. You're the reason all these universes will be cleansed." Trunks would get angrier and angrier and angrier till his hair turned yellow and his eyes turned pure white. And he said this, "It's not my fault you're doing this. It's not my fault you're a psychopath. It's not my fault you want to genocide innocent people." As he turned into his rage form, he punched Gohan Rose and distracted him, as Piccolo got up and dragged Gohan and Vegeta back into the time machine and then went back in time. As they appeared outwards, suddenly they saw Cell. They both got up their guard and said, "Calm down. I'm here to help. I heard about this Gohan Black, and I figured he could be a good fighter. Besides, don't you need a little help?" Cell would say. Frieza would also be there and say, "I'm just watching. I want to see how strong you guys have gotten. Besides, if I got involved, it would end too easily." Gohan say, "We don't need," but then Piccolo stopped him. "Gohan, you know Cell loves a good fight. Besides, as much as I hate to admit it, we can't turn down any help." "Alright, you can help, but Frieza, you're not allowed to come." Frieza then sighs and says, "Whatever." As suddenly, they would have to think of a way to get rid of Zamasu. Piccolo then had an idea. As he traveled to Master Roshi, he said, "Do you still have the Mafuba?" Master Roshi looked at him and said, "Yeah, but why would you need that? There's an opponent that's immortal. We need to trap them." Master Roshi nodded, as Piccolo got the Mafuba. Cell and Gohan were both waiting. As Piccolo came back, they were ready. But before they traveled back, they had an idea. They should probably investigate Zamasu. So they decided to send someone out there to investigate, which was Frieza. They sent him with Beerus and Whis, since they needed him to do something so he wasn't doing anything evil. Frieza's like, fine. As he went off with Beerus and Whis, suddenly Piccolo, Gohan, and Vegeta would go back into the time machine and travel back. As they went out, they saw the city in ruin. They saw Trunks barely breathing on the floor. Suddenly, Gohan Black and Zamasu both appeared and said, "Are you ready to die?" Cell, Vegeta, and Gohan all charged at Gohan Black, pushing him back. Gohan Black was able to keep up with all of them, but for some reason, Piccolo didn't charge at him. Piccolo went to Zamasu, as Zamasu smirked, saying, "You think you found a way to kill you? No, not kill you, trap you forever." As suddenly he performed the Mafuba. Zamasu yelled, "No! As he was trapped forever. Gohan Black saw this, and he flew in to free him, but then Piccolo got in the way as they both began to battle. Gohan Black did a Black Kamehameha, launching them all back, and he began to beat up Piccolo, saying, "You're nothing but a worthless creature. You might as well be a slug, because you'll never catch up." Piccolo said, "Shut up," as he turned orange. And Vegeta saw this and began to yell in anger, began to yell in pride. He said, "I will not let a Namekian surpass me. I will not let you all stay ahead." As he turned in Blue Evolution, then Cell used his Kaioken in his golden form, and Gohan turned into his beast form. As they all began to charge a Ki Blast, Gohan Black saw this as he started to charge a Black Kamehameha. Piccolo fires a Masenko, Vegeta fires a Big Bang, and Gohan fires a Kamehameha. It both hits, everything hits, as Cell charges a Kamehameha, but Gohan Black is pushing it back further and further and further, but then Cell says, well, I was hoping I wouldn't have to whip it out, but here it goes. Kaioken times 30! As suddenly the Ki Blast went back in Gohan Black's face, hitting him and erasing him as they won. We cut back to Frieza. As Zamasu kills Gowasu, goes back in time a bit, as suddenly Zamasu's about to cut off Gowasu's head, but then Frieza's tail grabs him by the neck and pulls him up. And they show that he was going to kill him. Gowasu said, what is the meaning of this? Zamasu says, to wipe out all mortals, to engage my perfect plan. Frieza laughs and says, well, Cell unlocked a new form, and he killed you in the future. And it's over, Zamasu. We saw what you did in the future. We saw all of the evil and destruction you caused. And do I really care? No. But I want to rule this universe, and I can't do that if you destroy it now, can I? Frieza said, as he then began to pummel Zamasu, torturing him, blasting Ki Blast after Ki Blast into his ribs, into his legs, into his arms, then dropped him to the floor. Beerus, you can do the honors. Beerus picked up Zamasu's Hidakai, erasing him. Goku Black and Zamasu were defeated in both timelines, and everything was saved. And that's where we're going to leave things off. Hope you all enjoyed this series so far. The next episode will be the Tournament of Power, and after that, we'll do a grand finale, and we'll end the series. I hope you are enjoying it. Please like, comment, and subscribe and share with your friends. I mean it. I really want to do YouTube. And yeah, after this summer, I'll have to get a job and I won't be able to upload as much, but I still want this to be my career in the future. So if you love this, please like and comment and subscribe. It means the world to me. Anyway, peace out. Love you all.